Okay, we are live, and this is Real Estate Influencers. We're interviewing our top 200 honey badgers at EXP Realty, and by honey badgers, that is those of us who are a part of this group with us, and that are doing well with agent attraction and building up a large passive income through EXP's business model by attracting and helping and serving agents that join the company. So I'm here with Jesse Dau. I'm proud to be here with you, man. I mean, I'm honestly, I haven't really had a chance to meet you. You came on the radar and then moved up the list is so fast that we had to get an interview. I just wanted to hear what you're doing that's working and learn from you, because I know you're doing some really great things out there. How you doing today, man?
Oh, I'm doing good. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, the cool thing about our group and our agent attraction is, some people come over with their giant teams and whatnot, and you're able to, be in that top ranking super quick. I've done it all one at a time. I came over with two agents, actually, myself and my business partner and our one agent that we have. And still to this day, even in real estate production up in Portland, I completely left that market. I'm down in Phoenix now. And I brought on one agent to replace me in Portland, and we have one buyer's agent up there. And this year they closed over 40 million. Right. And it was all 100% inbound traffic through YouTube organic, which is how we've been able to build 7 different markets up with agents. And that's really how we've been able to attract agents, is just having that value add on top of what EXP offers.
Absolutely. Yeah. You guys were killing it. I was following you and Jackson on YouTube before I even knew you joined our group. You know what I'm saying? I was following and just seeing the value of the content you guys were putting out there specifically for real estate agents. So again, as a way to leverage that, EXP's business model obviously allows you to leverage what you can do to help agents with YouTube, which I think you guys are the leaders in teaching agents with YouTube and how to use it and leverage it to get real estate clients. Yep. And that's a huge deal. It's a huge opportunity. It's untapped by most real estate agents in most markets. And then you also have the duality benefit of having that skill set and knowing how to do that to leverage to build a group here at EXP. So give us how long you've been here, how many agents that you have in your front line, and then how many FLQA, and then how many that you have in the total group, if you have that information.
Yeah. So on the front line, we have, I believe my number says 47 front line. We have 21 FLQAs, and then we have total.
That's awesome.
Yeah, and I have a total of 80 in my total network, and we just came over 9 months ago. So I know that I have multiple brokers coming over right now, and teams, and like solo agents. And so my goal was really to have 100 frontline agents by my first year, which I don't think I'm going to hit that. But I should be able to get up towards the 75 mark, I think, by the end of my fiscal year.
Right.
And then my total group, obviously that just takes a little bit of time to engage.
Right.
Jay, like when I came over here, like a lot of agents, and this is like why I'm so passionate about it now, because like I really want people to be able to build a strategy to exit real estate at some point. Because the one thing I noticed, I've only been in real estate for 3 years. So I noticed like I was burnt out in 1 year. I did 12 million, 22 deals, but then I did it again next year. And I was like so burnt out, and I was like dying because I was doing cold calling, and I built my whole business through open houses and FSBOs. And then Frank was my sponsor. He was also my coach. But he's like, dude, we have to build business coming to you. Like that's the holy grail of real estate. So I went down this road of YouTube. And so now, like I was saying, like 100% of our business is inbound. So I figured out not only how to get agents and clients coming to me, but then also how to leverage everything around me, whether it's EXP. And that's where I was going with that is I wasn't even intrigued by revenue share. But what happened was like, I wanted to partner with agents all around the country. And when I was interviewing brokerages, when I realized that I needed to find someone that had global coverage that would allow me to partner with agents before I had to buy both franchise models, I was like, this is crazy. I have to buy a franchise in Portland and in Miami to partner with this agent. Well, I know there's got to be something out there that will work. So that's how I discovered EXP. Besides everyone that was trying to recruit me, for the reasons that a lot of people hate it. And that's what gave me a bad taste in my mouth. But here's the thing is like the first deal that an agent under me closed, my one deal, my first revenue check was $860. I called Jackson. I'm like, dude, this is the real deal. And it's money in your bank account, which still to this day, people don't get. I'm a game changer. Like this is going to be a whole nother level. So Now we figured out how to build our systems and tools to benefit agents, because I said, if we can create all these little fires around the world and fuel those fires, I said, it's naturally just going to start growing and create, like we always say, one big fire. So now that's what we've done. We've developed a system, a tool, and we give them the roadmap to make that all happen in one giant platform.
Right. So I mean, obviously that it sounds to me like the momentum has come, and obviously there's time it takes to kind of shift into a business model. First, you had to see and be like, "Holy smokes, this is the real deal." Holyfield, what are you trying? Amber,
trying to recognize your face.
You ordering lunch?
No, I need to PayPal.
PayPal. This is a bad idea.
The good old face recognition, never fails us.
There's a one-time. I got locked down, man. She can't buy nothing without my face.
That's a good man right there.
Forgive me when I'm asleep usually. Yeah. So you had to kind of see it. You experienced it, right? So that first deposit in the account's like, okay, that's bell box money. Now, how do we transition the business as it was to serve agents in a different way? Was there anything in particular that made that difficult, or that helped build the momentum, or how did you kind of transition to the conversations around EXP?
Yeah. So, and I don't know your setup, but I always hear like Jay Kinder, Michael Reese. So you guys obviously, I think, have a partnership. And so for me, and before I came to EXP, like I was, like I said, I was burnt out. I was building this YouTube thing, and I brought Jackson on because he was my title rep actually. And then he's like, "Oh, this is easy. I can easily do real estate." So he got his real estate license, couldn't sell a house to save his life. And so I said, hey, he was going to quit and go back. I said, hey, why don't you come over? I'll give you 20% of my business. You just focus 100% on this YouTube thing. Figure it out. I don't care how long it takes, because everyone was doing title process, escrow process, inspections and all that, like videos. Dude, that's not what gets people coming to your channel. You got to put the content in front of people that they're searching. So once you can figure out what they're searching, have your call to action, have your hook and all that stuff, it's golden. So for me, I was already about the leverage piece and identifying opportunities and knowing how to work those. That's what I've done my whole life. I was 15 years in corporate America building companies, and I have a pretty heavy background in social media. So as soon as I saw that that opportunity, and I already believed in the partnership structure, this model and in life in general, I mean, having a partner, like you guys can both, as long as you guys have different strengths and not the same strengths. And this is where a lot of agents mess up in real estate too, is when they're building a team or a partnership, it'll be two listing agents that do amazing work. Now you go into business together and you're hoping that 1 + 1 = 3, but you're both battling out over the same thing, and nobody wants to do the stuff that the other one doesn't want to do. Right. So for Jackson and I, we are so 180 out. He's married, has a family. I'm single, no family. He loves doing this YouTube thing. I'm not that great at it. I can do it, but it's not my passion. I love building the business side and taking care of all this stuff. So having that partnership was really simple. And so for the conversations was, I'm going to figure out how to help agents exit real estate or leverage their opportunities or get out of production, whatever they see, and still maintain their level of income and surpass that. Because the thing that drives me crazy, Jay, is that I see all these big teams and team owners and broker owners still selling real estate. And it's because it's the highest paying production thing they can do because they're buying so much business. We've never spent a dime on any lead whatsoever, yet we're growing our business 4 times over every single year. And I always use Portland as my benchmark because I still own that business. And I never added agents. I need another agent because our business is blowing up so fast right now. But and that's what I always say too, is like, I'm never going to add an agent or sell a product until I know that I have enough business to give them, or I have a product that is actually effective. And that's why our YouTube business has blown up at the speed of light, is because, there's a lot of wannabes out there and smoking mirrors. And people hear, and see something that works with someone else, or they say that, so they instantly go that route. Well, we're real practitioners doing this every single day, and our numbers speak for themselves. And so when you can go in there and put proof to the, pudding, it's just like showing, revenue share. Like, I've been able to do this. Hey, just follow my lead. And that's the biggest thing, is taking that step in the trust of like saying that this really works. Me stepping out of production and growing my business from 12 to 40 million with that and leaving. Dude, I was the disruption in the business there. Like that, I didn't trust that it would grow. And then it just took off like a rocket. And I'm like, all right, I was the issue, So you can be the holdup in it.
Right. Well, I love the strategy, and I love YouTube. Let's share maybe a couple of the your channels so everybody can go check them out too. So what is your real estate channel for Portland is what?
That's Living in Portland.
Living in Portland, and then what is the other channel that you and Jackson have?
Yeah, so we have we have like 10 channels, but the Living in Portland's the main one. If you want to see one that we recently started and is growing like crazy, it's Living in Houston, Texas. And then because Jackson moved to Houston, and if you want to learn how to do this, we give everything away for free 100%. It's on the Channel Junkies. So that's our YouTube for realtors. But we also have like a course, if you want to just jumpstart it fast. We have a full-blown agency that can take care of everything. But, the problem with the agency is like people will call us and everybody wants that magic bullet. Right. The thing is everything takes work, right? So people will jump in there, pay their money, and then they're like, you guys suck. This doesn't work. And it's like, dude, you haven't even uploaded a video yet, you know?
Right. So yeah, you gotta do the work. It is what, I've seen a lot of what you guys teach, and it is work, but it works. And the thing I love about YouTube and the strategy with content is it's got a shelf life, right? So you said something that I think I hope a lot of people caught on to. You guys both moved from markets that you were in to new markets. Yep. And you can't, that's a scary thing to try to do unless you have an inbound source of business that's consistently going to be coming to you and it's more predictable. And there's not a lot of ways to do that other than spend a lot of money in marketing. And YouTube's just one of those rare strategies that is just going to continue to pump out deals for you guys probably forever. Who knows?
Well, exactly. And you know what the really cool thing is right now you're hearing about these Zoom markets and you hear all of these agents talking about like, oh yeah, I have all of these people moving to my market because it's so inexpensive, yet, and people can work wherever they want now. Yeah. Here's the craziest part. As a real estate agent, you can't just leave your market and go work wherever you want because now you're leaving your business behind you and people are scared. So what I'm actually getting a lot of agents calling me, they're like, dude, I want to do what you guys did. I want to be able to leave my market now with COVID. Like, I don't want to live here anymore, but I'm scared to leave my business because obviously I'm the one closing the deals in working with these agents. So if you can structure that, not only would it give you a great opportunity to leave, but now it also gives you a great opportunity to set yourself up for exiting if that's really what you want to do. And EXP, in my opinion, is the only model on the planet that allows you to do that. Yep. And now I literally get I'm getting about 5 to 50 inbound appointments a week of agents wanting to come to EXP. They can schedule a Zoom call directly with me. And let
me back you up on that. So when you say, just to give people some color to what the actual strategy is, what is it that they consume? And then what is the call to action? And then what does that landing page look like? Kind of walk them through that logistically there.
Yeah. So I have a YouTube channel that's 100% for agent attraction. Now I'm going to get everyone following me on this at EXP, which is cool. Because people are going to work, and it's same with real estate, dude. People are going to work and partner with who they want to, dude. Like everyone in my downline is like, all the people are just like me. And I freaking love it. And this is the same with real estate, and real estate agents will be like, oh, there's already someone doing YouTube in my market. I'm not going to do it now. The market's cornered. It's like, dude, if there's 12,000 purchases from out-of-state clients last year, you can't even handle 100 of them. That means there's 11,900 more available. Right. And then the same goes with, it's just so funny. And there's also agents cold calling, door knocking, selling real estate. It's so funny to me. But so my call to action is really like, I just say, hey, this is Jesse with the cloud-based brokerage right here at eXp Realty. And if you want to know everything about revenue share to real estate, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, tap that little bell so you're notified each and every time I drop a new video. And honestly, I'm getting real estate agents, team lead, and broker owners reaching out to me every single day from across the world. And I absolutely love it. So if you want to know everything about EXP, reach out, give me a call, shoot me a text, send me an email. Days, nights, weekend, I got your back when making a move to EXP Realty.
Love that, dog. That's good.
And then now, actually, because I added the Zoom call with the Calendly, so I say, and if you want to get a face-to-face Zoom, go down in the description and go ahead and schedule up a Zoom call, and you'll get me face-to-face.
Yeah. That's sweet, man. So yeah, I love it. So leveraging that and going right straight to the point, right?
Oh yeah.
Around the bush. We're not trying to set up a coaching call, free coaching call, or anything like that. You're showing them the opportunity, right?
Yep.
So I love it.
And the cool thing was too is, and because everyone sees, it's like Mark Cuban says, like no one sees the 4 years that I ate crap to see where I am today, right?
Right.
So Jackson and I went 8 months of getting 0 calls off of our YouTube channel, and this is why our product now is so effective, is because we actually, a bank wanted to invest with us and help sponsor our business. And so they said, dude, your stuff's great, but you're not telling people to call you. So we're like, crap, we don't even have a call to action in these videos. So once we did that same call to action in our real estate business, we're getting calls from clients every single day, reaching out, talking about relocating to Portland, Oregon. We absolutely love it. So shoot us a call, give us, email, call, text, even send the pigeon carrier. That's like a big thing that people know about us. Oh, we got your back. I'm moving to Portland, Oregon. Literally the next day, the phone call, we had 14 buyers call us.
Holy smokes.
And then they're like, dude, we've been watching you. We didn't know how to get a hold of you. And so that call to action is important. We never say, and here's the funny thing, Jackson always says, I've only sold 2 houses in my life. I'm the worst real estate agent on the planet. Yet we have these great teams that work with us that can close real estate. So, when they call, if they say, oh, can I speak with Jackson or Jesse? They just say, oh, they're out shooting videos. They never ask to work with us directly. So we know to remove ourselves from that equation, which actually we did get a valuation on our Portland channel. It was valued at $4 million because we do not have to be involved with the business, which gives you so much more value in your business, because if you are trying to sell a real estate business, there's always that, you have to stay on 2 years to help, retain these business agents or, transition your business over and introduce everyone and all this stuff. So it's real interesting.
Good stuff. So shifting gears a little bit to so now you've got some people, you got, I can't remember the number you gave me earlier. I'm getting close to 100 people in the total org, something like that. 80 something was it? So now you've got some people that they're following. This is important for everybody to get. You have a system that works to get agents out of production potentially faster than probably any other system that they might run into, right?
Yep.
So and you're also teaching them to use that same system to attract agents and build channels to do that. So you have a core group of people, and probably if you're saying they're all like you, they all got what you were trying to teach them in the first place, and that's why they get the agent attraction piece of it, and they'll do that part too. And so that's going to be how you grow your group is through leveraging how you help agents with YouTube and having your group do that. Is that how I'm understanding that correctly? Or
yep, 100%. And anyone that we bring into our downline, they can use our systems and tools to attract other agents too. And then I just plug them right into the system. I just hit go. It's all professionally set up. We've gone through 3 different agencies to make this work right. And now I said, no one can do what we can do. I'm going to build it myself. And I white labeled an agency out of Europe that's built this amazing system. And the way that we're going to take this to the next level and go full 360 with it is YouTube's great for a lot of inbound traffic, but it's not great for building a local. We can do YouTube ads to build the local stuff, but we are now repurposing those YouTube pieces into ways to retarget your local audience, just with clips of those YouTube videos to make you look like the local premier real estate agent, because my goal is to build the most prestigious real estate marketing company in the world that really understands what it takes to build you in your brand as a business. And we've cracked the code on multiple levels now. And now once I dial in this Facebook and Instagram piece, it's lights out, dude. It's going to be, it's going to change people's lives. I already know it. The stuff we're already doing is, but this is going from here to up here.
Right. I love it. I know exactly what you're saying, and it makes perfect sense. And I don't know anybody that's executed it. So I'm looking forward to watching that grow and watching your group grow here at EXP too. Anything else as far as that you're doing as far as agent attraction that you want to share that you want somebody to know as far as what's working and how it's working for you guys?
Yeah, dude. I'll be honest. When I bring an agent on too, I send them this video now, and it's an outline email, and it basically says and I tell agents this all the time. They're like, "I'm not you. I can't attract or whatever." And I'm like, "Look, there's agents are wanting to move their brokerages every other year because every brokerage is the same thing with a different name. I figured this out. Like I said, I'm 3 years in. I didn't really know how the models worked, and they're all franchised. And that's why they all move, because it's all the same bull crap. Right. And they're all looking for something else. And EXP offers that. So I always say EXP offers the same thing to everyone. It's just whoever can explain the model the best and not lead with, the things that I always say, sell like a doctor, find out what someone's pain points are, and then, create that, medication basically to solve their issue. Right. Everything that we offer is all above and beyond stuff, but really it's plugging in. I think one of the best things that EXP offers is that Friday morning call that Glenn does with the leadership team, because they talk about everything that's going on and everything that's coming up and everything that they're executing in no other companies. I've been a part of, I work for the Boston Beer Company. They're the biggest, best beer training company in the world. I worked for I sold Gallo wines. They're the biggest, best wine sales training company in the world. And then I was at Keller Williams and they're like, oh, we're the best training real estate company. I'm like, dude, that stuff is nothing, dude. Like, and now they're the best technology company. So now they just happen to sell real estate. They don't even know who they are or what they're doing, which I think is funny. But everyone is given the same opportunity here. And it's just how you leverage the tools and the systems and explain it. And that's the really cool part. And what I really hope that everyone does is when they come on board is they're expecting, like I say, everyone expects this magic pill, right? And the thing is, if you pay attention and plug in, you're way more successful than if you don't. Because I see agents in my downline. Some of them are super successful. Some of them are not successful. The ones that aren't successful are the ones that don't plug in. So I tell all the agents in my downline, I send them emails and I'm just like, guys, if you're going to do one thing, just go to this meeting. And here's the things that you have to do when you start to be successful. So whether that's learning, taking those classes that they tell you to take, I hope that everyone does the Fast Start series just to learn the company. I mean, a new agent's great, and you can have them plug into the EXP systems and tools that they offer, and there's just so many opportunities. That's really what I'm getting at, and you just need to plug in, basically.
Right. Yeah. If you don't understand why EXP is growing so fast, you simply haven't learned something yet. You need to plug in. Reach out to Jesse if this is of interest to you. Appreciate you sharing this. Obviously, this system is working. You guys are doing an amazing job, adding a ton of value to a lot of people's lives. We're having fun while we're doing it. Man, looking forward to seeing you grow. Obviously, as one of my business partners, anything I can ever do to help, I'm always here to support and appreciate you. Everybody. So thanks for joining in, and we'll either see you guys at the top or from the top.
I like that one.
Yeah. Yes, sir.